What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. I don't care if you get offended. So, I made a video last week that came out today. So this video will be a week from today. This one will come out about is homophobia real? And I made a video earlier about that comes out earlier the day you see this video about everybody plays the race card. And it's because two particular commenters wanted to bring up the racial aspect. Well, one brought up the racial aspect. The other, when I was asking the question, is homophobia real? They got upset in the sense of, why are you generalizing people? Because they kept trying to qualify me as a person. And I was like, listen, I'm black. Like my whole family's been generalized, dead and alive, young and old, to, generalized. Get over it. It's like, it's not a good way to think. And I'm like, look, you know what? You know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of you people who really have never really been through much compared to people like myself and my group talking about how offended you are by going through absolutely nothing. I don't care if you get offended, okay? My people went through what exactly? For how long we talking? It were 4 or 5 years of just, it was hard on us. How long you been in this country? Oh, at least 200. So you still doing the 4-5 years thing, huh? I don't care if you get offended. People who talk about sexuality, but my sexuality shouldn't be a curse. Nobody cares about your sexuality, honestly. But it's not, you're not being oppressed. You're just going out in public basically trying to get people to holler at you that don't like you like that. That's not, so you're offended by the fact that a man say, I'm not attracted to men. A woman that say, I'm not attracted to women. Oh my God, you need to use pronouns with me. I ain't got time for all that stupid stuff. It's not offensive to call you he or she. It's not. So I don't care if you're offended. For all you people with this, with the racial, we should all get along. Oh, it's funny how you non-black people turning into Rodney King now. We should all get along. We shouldn't even be like that. Listen, man, shut up. We get the point. We're different than everybody else, and we're going to get treated different than everybody else, and the rules are different for everybody else than they are for us. So, I'm sorry if we get the point. Because we need to, you need to feel like, oh, do you understand how I feel? I don't care how you feel. See, y'all are not offended by the way you treat our children. You're not offended by the way you treat our elderly because of quote unquote race. You're not offended by the way you treat our dead. You're not offended by the way you treat our living. You're not offended by the way you just flying off the handle in public for no reason and then playing victim when somebody got to put hands on you. You're not offended by any of that. You're not offended by trying to sabotage people's lives and futures. You're not offended by stealing people's property. You're not offended by none of that. You know what I'm saying? So shut up. Get over it if you got offended. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? This is America, remember? Everybody shouldn't be all social justice warriors and snowflakes. Well, that goes both ways. So if I'm going to say what's going on in my neck of the woods and you get offended, you ain't never been in my neck of the woods. You keep making up stuff. It's just like being just like, no, it's not. No, it's not. I'm offended that you offended because you ain't got nothing to be upset about. You just making up reasons to be upset. You know what? One of these days, I'm gonna really have something to really rant and rave about. Yeah, sure you will. Sure you will. The government needs to do less. We need to get rid of big government. Oh, we need to get rid of big government so that I can't get anything from big government. But you've been on the government's tit. You never got off. So I should I'm offended that you might be on the government's tit. This tit's for me. Shut up. I'm offended. Did you see what goes on in these cities? Uh-huh. I see. I see. I see the amount of crime that we commit and the amount of crime that you get away with also. So the only thing you're offended by is that, people that look like me on the news for committing crime, people like you keep getting they don't do that there. And that's why your criminals are worse than ours. We're just smarter. No, actually you're not. You have no consequences in these other communities. So guess what? You continuously get worse and worse and worse. And then you bring that criminal mentality to our community. And then when somebody says, okay, you keep trying to play bully over here and get knocked out, then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened. I did not do anything. You see the challenge that they have on Instagram or TikTok, where you have the white ladies crying, the white girls crying, and then the music stops, and we've been knowing about that. So are you offended that, oh my God, they could just cut it on and off at will? No, you don't say. You know how many people died behind that? You know how many people got life behind that? You know how many people got the death penalty behind that? You remember the lady that lied on Emmett Till, and they waited until she was old and about to die, and I lied, but please put this in the book after I'm dead. But you're offended. You better get over it. Matter of fact, you don't have to get over it with me. Keep it to yourself. Get over it to the point where you don't bring that stupid stuff around people like me. Because we don't want to hear it. Nobody care about how you feel. It ain't about you no more. Screw you. Now have a good day. Get over it. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Peace.